Hello everybody, MantaRei back in Space Engineers, and I'm pretty sure we have something incoming real quick. So, I'm gonna jump into this, but pop this real quick just so I got better viewage of the plumage. Yeah, looking good. Okay, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well today. We are on episode 32. Episode 32. How wonderful. InfinitelyMany will not be joining us today, unfortunately. He is... Yes, we have an arrowhead coming in, and whatever that is falling right there. Fantastic. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's drop this here. No, wait. Battered. Okay, and boink. There we go. And oh man, we are getting some choppiness here, which is not good. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As I was trying to say, we are at 18 subscribers last I checked, and I really appreciate everybody who subscribes. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for being here and watching these week in and week out. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Like I've said many times, having people actually watching really kind of keeps me going with all this. Not like, oh, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd just fall apart. But it makes me keep, like, and a little selfishly on my part, it lets me specifically put aside some time in the week to actually play some games and have a lot of fun, meet up with InfinitelyMany, do some gaming. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. Excuse me, sorry for the sniffle. I got a little bit of a sniffle. My eye was freaking out earlier tonight. I think we had some hot wings this evening, and I might have rubbed my eye. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But my eye started to hurt a lot, and I took out my contacts, and I've got my glasses on right now, which is interesting. Gaming in glasses. I normally don't do that because, well, reasons. But anyway, it looks like that arrowhead is going away. It's at 11:26, so he probably sees something in the distance, and he's dealing with that, which is great. Wonderful. That means we're safe for a little while longer. It also looks like we've got our other guys here, which is great. And he's got some ammo. That's fantastic. I'm very glad to see that. Okay. On our agenda today, first off, no new mods. Still running at the same level we've been going for. Thank you guys for all the views we've been getting. I really appreciate that as well. Really good viewer watching length too. It seems like everybody's really watching like the full episodes, which is awesome. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that we can be entertaining for as long as we're entertaining. Anyway, for our to-do list today, we need more batteries on the base. I was doing some offline checking of the base. As we ran into at the end of last episode, two things. One, we're running out of power. We don't have a lot of power. We've got issues. We need to fix that. Second thing was, yes, the end of the game last time crashed and we lost some chunks of stuff. So like the game crashed right after the narwhal actually fell and like blew up. So luckily that didn't save, and it was not me. I did not crash the game on purpose. I did not exit out of the game on purpose. It literally crashed on its own. Not my fault. So unfortunately, we get to come back exactly as we are. What's going on? You're shooting at characters, aren't you? Okay, let's fix that. Let's see. Gatling, compact Gatling turrets, okay. Let's change you guys to on. Enable idle movement off. Target meteors. There are no meteors. Doesn't matter. Target missiles on. Small ships on. Large ships on. Characters off. Stations on. Neutrals off. Conveyor system on. Great. And there should be a small rocket or missile. Compact missile turret 2, who should be perfectly fine as well. He should be Auto movement off, meteors off, missiles off, small ships on, large ships on, target characters off, stations on, neutrals off. Great, he is set. The narwhal is in good form. And as far as the rest of this goes, let's see, what is our story here? I thought this had a section. So there it is. I knew it was somewhere. Inventory, spinal, lasers. We got 10, none, and none because they're supposed to be making some more. Let's check this out here. Okay, we've got some serious problems here. Let's see. What do we got here? Heavy armor block. Let's get this going here. Get some pink. And paint that. Paint this. And what else do we have going on here? This chunk of arrowhead is paintable. Hooray! This part is not. That is, and that is, and that is. This is not. That's fine. We can... Okay, that's fine. There. And there, and there. Okay. What else? Anything else up here that's hanging out? I think we lost some bits. We did not lose some bits. There's nothing hanging out down there. This guy, we need to do something with this thing, because I have a feeling he's going to get hurt and crash, and bad things are going to happen to him. This up here needs to get fixed. So, away I go. Let's see what our story is up here. Gatling turret is dead. And this is dead. And let's just grab a chunk of steel plate as well. And quickly. Alright, 4 steel plates, 14 steel plates, and 18 girders. Hopefully that's enough to get this gun back online. Okay, gun's back online, and his targeting system is at 800 meters. Meteors off, missiles on, small ships on, large ships on, characters off, stations on, neutrals off. Fantastic. Alright, let's see if we can't fix this. We can! Yes! Alright, power's back. Get this finished up here. Okay, almost done, but not quite done. What about you, Mr. Laser Antenna? We need to get you back online. For whatever the reason. And... 52 superconductors. I bet that's for the laser antenna. Oh man, and the other antenna is dead. Okay, what does this thing have? Superconductors, 28 out of 100. I think I grabbed a chunk. This is almost out, but this... 48 out of 100 superconductors. I have a feeling that we were trying to build a reactor down here at the end of last episode. And if I am still correct, there are deer in the base. How are we doing? Reactor components. We're done with superconductors. That's fine. That's fine. All right, reactor components is what we're working on here. But we did need to... Okay, so I'm going to turn off... Izzy. I think... I'm going to turn her off, because... Oh, convenient. We'll turn those off. We'll keep building those. We'll turn those off. See about this here. Oh my goodness. We're getting some jitter. Not liking that. Okay, now. We were going to get some magnesium powder going because we were going to switch this to disassembling. And we were going to suck in ammo cases. Not case. Container. Yep, here we go. 20 of them. Do we have 20? We kind of do. Alright, let's start disassembling some of this stuff. In the meanwhile... Where's our other assembler? This guy. see if he can't do some stuff. But really, we need so many of these reactor components. Okay, and then in theory... Oh, goodness. What is the deal? Yeah, we're looking at... Oh my goodness. We're looking at 1,600 reactor components for a large reactor. Okay, in that case, let's actually paint this guy pink. Okay, now, we need to start building out our energy situation. You need to go away. Get. There you go. You're back up. And meat needs to go over here. There we go. Okay, now. Energy situation. We could start putting some over here, right? Let's start building like a battery wall. Start doing some stuff in gray-ish. And let's do it out of... Let's just do stock. Oh, I need steel plate. And away! Okay. Battery, battery, battery. And just for kicks, battery, battery, battery. Because we really need batteries. And then, while we're at it, let's put some reactors over here. Get out of the Jeep. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's see. Reactor, reactor, can't place reactor. Wonder why. Is it because this deer is in the way who came from nowhere? Where did you come from? Are you the same deer from over there? Alright, let's see. Let's do... While we're at it, since we've got these cool things here, let's do the curved conveyors. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Okay, come on, game. What are you doing? Man, that's weird. We'll put that there. That there. And then we will put up here this, I think. And we'll just open this up a little bit so we can kind of see where we're going. Okay. Now that we're up here, I think we are in the right place. Conveyor tube, conveyor tube, conveyor tube, conveyor tube, conveyor tube, and yeah, let's come off this conveyor here. And conveyor do. Boom. Done. And I guess let's do one more battery since we absurdly destroyed the one we had. And in the meanwhile, let's get some of that uranium. Uranium. Let's look for 100 uranium. And let's take it over here. Woohoo! Let's drop in 50 uranium. Let's drop in 50 uranium. And this one's not done yet. Missing a handful of computers. And how much do I have? 2.98 uranium. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw that in there. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, and I also suggest perhaps we turn Izzy back on. There we go. See what she has to say here. Ooh, what is that? It is an arrowhead that is flying away from us. Again, helpful. It's an arrowhead. Very far away. Okay, so they are not finding us at all. All of our antennas must not be significant to them. Pretty sure the narwhal's antenna is in fact on. Off. There we go. Turn that off. And I don't think anything else has an antenna. 601. Yeah, I think we're safe for now. Now what we're not safe with is, in fact, these things continue to get broken. Need to get those welded so we don't keep losing that connection. These are all still good. That's all still good. And what we need is, in fact, we need a shield up here. Alright, I think we're probably good on this now. Can we paint it? We can't yet. Why? What is still on? Ah. Still no. Still got a no-go. Yes! Alright. Looks good. This is all welded up, so that's a bit stronger, which is really good. The narwhal is still in good shape. Her hydrogen level, I think, is still good. 99%. Yep. We're looking good. Close those doors. These are still working well to give us some good power coverage. The battle bee is here and hooked up. That is great. And the turtle looks safe to an extent. I should fly the turtle under there and take care of it. Really, I should. All right, now let's pop down in here, see what's going on down here. We are still not... Aha! There we go. Uranium, please. Let's do another 50. There we go. We have 3 reactors outputting power now. I think we're doing good. So instead of a large reactor, now we've got these going on. And this can finish... Huh. I wonder why these aren't being built. There we go, and now we've got uranium feed to all reactors. Okay, so 3 reactors. 3 reactors, 6 batteries. We have 1 battery over here still. And a block, and this battery is, in fact, dead. 0%. 361, 27. Yeah, this poor battery is shot. We had so many power problems at the end of the last episode. Talk about ridiculous. Okay, so we're doing good on storage still, I think, too, as well. Yeah, we got plenty of room. All right, so what we need to do is we need to organize... We need to organize, I think. So we've got power over here. Got that over there. We got programming blocks there. Maybe an electronics panel in here would be helpful. Power situation. Where would a good place for that be for programming blocks? But over here. Electronics panel, where are you at? There you are. Drop you here. Apparently I need construction components. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Don't do it, don't do it. No, come back! There we go. That was annoying. And we should probably take some of this assembly over here as well. Maybe make like an assembly hall. Oh my goodness. You're getting some performance chugs. Okay, let's see. Turn this guy. He is on currently. Alright, let's open this up a little bit here. There we go, much better. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, railing. Gotcha. Nine and 8 and shut her down. That's a bad place to be. Okay, now let's see. Let's start by building actual flooring. And Let's make it kind of a dark gray. And while we're at it, interior walls. Because why not? Are you using tea? Oh my goodness, what is going on here? I think it's some kind of jitter. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Because these are a handful of things. Overall, I think they're cheaper, I think was what Splitsy was saying the other day. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Actually, this would probably be a great place. Because it's already on the spine of that, but that's okay. What we need to do here is place some assemblers face down. This. Like an assembler here. So that you can get to all the edges. And I don't have any. Assembler. Ooh, HSR assemblers. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're gonna have to use these. Assembler. Assembler. I think will be what we'll do. And then we will say as well, let's do some modules. Let's do some speeds for these guys. Speed module. Speed module. Speed module. Speed module. Alright, there we go. And then we will drop some conveyor action here. And pop, pop, pop. And then we will drop in. Ooh, that could have been bad. I didn't really think about that. Drop in and drop in. There we go. That's all good now. These are working on it. And while we're at it, we need to change these things' names to assemble only and disassemble only. Which I need to see how that is in fact spelled. Assembler, assembler, assembler. They are all unnamed. That's okay. Let me check for auto crafting. It's true. Auto disassembling. What? True. Silly. Okay, and this is what I'm looking for here. Assemble only and disassemble only. Control panel. These two assemblers, in fact. Assemble only. And programmable block Izzy. Where is disassemble only? Copy. There we go. Okay. How's this going? Construction components. We need iron. That's right. Forgot about that. Are there any construction components in these? Not really, because we don't have any. 3 out of 4 and 0 out of 40. Yep. All right. So we got none over here. But I think our problem is that we weren't ever disassembling anything. So now we are, in fact, disassembling things. In fact, I bet if I looked at these, we are probably disassembling way more than we expected. Yep. And let's see. Oh, I do still have an assemble only. Excellent. Okay, good. Good. And as far as we come down to shield components, we have 100. Let's actually raise that to 300 because we need to make a base shield. We absolutely need to. Okay, so this is all good. Batteries are all done here, and in fact, they are recharging. They are doing a good job. What are we at with fuel here? 100, 100, 100. Look at that. Ah, nice. 3 reactors. We got wind turbines up top, doing some jam. Got my health doing good. My bottles are almost empty. I do need to get 2 tanks. Where are my tanks? Hydrogen tank large. Or not. Oh, where are my Gladius tanks? There they are. Yeah, I should be able to fill off of that. Thank you. Okay. So I got my 2 bottles. I'm good. Food and drink, I'm good for now. Is this build and repair right there? Yep, sure is. Alright, so that's working. It's a good thing to have a build and repair, especially when you're by yourself, because you don't have multiple people working, and it's great having a secondary person to kind of, assist while you're busy doing other things. Okay, great. I'm glad this is done. Ooh. How about we actually finish this, shall we? Uh, 8 out of 80. Let's see. 68 out of 80. 80 out of 80. Boom. Go, and there we go, and let's drop 1 more of these. It's a speed module. Boom, right there. Great, let's drop 1 more on there. Now over here as well, same story. Hopefully this will be done soon, because I think we're coming into a whole lot more iron, I think is what we're coming into suddenly. And boom. There we go. And there we go. 2 new assemblers running in tandem. very soon. One for assembling, one for disassembling exclusively. And then, in theory, I could do a refinery right here. We don't really have a lot of extra. Now, what is it that we need? We've got hydrogen tanks up top. It might make sense to move some down here. For now, I'm going to say no. I think we've got plenty of stuff. But we should have our O2 gens, maybe? What is over here? We've got a small cargo container, which is fine. Leave it right by the door. We've got an O2 gen. We've got an assembler, build and repair. And that's basically it. We got 2 cryopods over here. And this thing. I say I move my cryopod, first off. Let's move the cryopod. Maybe over somewhere else. We don't really have a room for health stuff, but we've got the medical room right here, which we could technically move as well. Move the medical room right here. Yeah, actually, I think it's a good idea.
Inventory full.
Oh, that's okay.
Inventory full.
Go, and let's move the medical rooms right here. Medical room. HSR medical chamber. That's a good one. Medium laser, med kits, medical station, which I don't think actually does anything. Alright, let's see. Let's drop this here. Alright, so let's put this here. And, oh, yeah, perfect. Drop that right there. Perfect.
Inventory.
Oh, right. My inventory's still full.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. Now we could technically take this over this way a little bit further. And just come straight off of this connection. You know what? That might be nice to do. And drop that there. And let's get up here and delicately... There we go. Delicately. Very well done. Okay. Let's do that jazz, and then that jazz. And let's pop up here and
Inventory full.
disconnect that
Inventory full.
and that. And let's just do a curve piece. Bonk. There you go. Yeah, let's grab that and pop, 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 and pop. There you go. Much cleaner. Let that get finished. And then look, we've got 2 whole assemblers with basically completed speed modules. Yep, look at that. Beautiful. Those finished, and green connections all the way. Fantastic. Very nice. Alright, so now that we've got the medical room here, let's, while we're at it... Uh-oh, hope that's not us. Alright, let's see. Let's use conveyor junctions. And cryopods, I think, would be... well... let's put them here and there.
Inventory full.
Yes, I know my inventory is full. I need to drop my stuff off somewhere. What the heck? 15. That's a lot of scrap metal. Alright, looks good. That's out of here. Now, let's see. Cryopods. Cryopods. Cryopod. Now, the main question is, where do we connect? My suggestion would be actually move the medical room back. Okay, don't think that was... I think that was just a... yes. I think we are in the clear. Okay. Let's actually move this back one.
Inventory.
Oh, not again. Okay. G. Medical room. And let's drop it here this time. And give it everything I got. Alright, there we go. And now, unfortunately, let's drop another conveyor junction. Just for kicks. And this one is really just a three-way. Let's do that, and then let's drop another three-way on here. Pop. Done. Now that we're here, let's drop a three-way here, three-way there, and a curved there. Finished. Magic. Technically, that could also be a three-way, but we're not going to worry about that. All right, so now we got 2 cryopods, a medical station. We've got all this is still connected there, which means
Inventory full. Inventory full.
okay. There we go. I don't have any water or anything. I need some stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's grab 20 water and some food. We got any food? Got synth food, nutrient switch. I got the animal meat steaks. 2 animal meat steaks. Coming right up. Okay, 2 programmable blocks. A random... oh! Armor block, to be precise. That's done. Bad on that one. We got an assembler and another assembler. And honestly, we can't just start getting rid of things, so we're gonna break our conveyor network. That cargo container can actually scoot back one, I think. Yeah, and let's actually take his... actually, who cares? It really doesn't matter. clean up this entryway here a bit by just saying, you know what? Bye-bye. And bye-bye. Oh, it did not gather those things. It just said, forget you. Alright, and let me drop a cargo container right here. Let's see. Do I have... I do. Boom, cargo container, done. Alright, so now what do we got going on here with these two guys? We're gonna need another build and repair in here somewhere. So how about, for now, I say for now, we just kind of get rid of this stuff, because we know this is gonna go anyway. Honestly, why not drop it off the side of this? Probably because we need to have one close by here. Why not throw it in this corner? Seems like a good idea, right? Now, for right now, let's throw one off the side here. Throw one right off the corner here. Let's drop that right there. Okay, somebody's building him. There's another build and repair nearby. Build and repair system. Let's get you going, buddy. Put you on fly. I think it's grind before weld. Ignore color is something that I will get to in a minute. Grind color is 313, 100, 100. Grinds enemy blocks off. Not own blocks off. Neutral blocks off. I think janitor's just off in general. Let's see. What are we looking for here? Push components immediately. Drop that down significantly. And then I need to find out what the ignore color is. Grind before weld, 30, 50, 40. 30, 50, and 40. Beautiful. We're good. Alright, he's finished. And we just need to turn him on. Great, so he's done. So we're done with these two. Now all components should be shifted to the ones over there. That'll be good. Ugh, cracking my back a little bit there. And I think for the most part, we are actually safe. Honestly, I'm not sure what we need this for. We have to keep that battery, so honestly, let's just drop a cargo container right there. Drop that there. 5P, burf, yes. Let's kick this, let's kick this, let's kick that. Let's kick that. We really don't need any of this. Let's grab the dark color and let's do a curved connector. Come on, baby. Finish grinding away. Drop that there. There you go. That cleans up this side quite nicely. 2, 3. There we go. And actually, there we go, because I accidentally painted that pink. Alright, so that saves that a little bit. You can't get rid of this cargo container because, or this cryopod, because that is holding infinitely many in place. We got 2 cargo containers here that I don't think are 100% necessary, but we'll keep them for now. For now, eat. Yes. While I'm sitting, I'm going to take a drink real quick. Delicious. Okay, great. Alright, the base is in a much better shape than it was. Now, let's see. This and there. There we go. And what is the story on you, sir? Drop that there. Nice. Beautiful. Looks nice. There's our elevator. There's this action. And I really want to add another floor to this at some point, just for fun. Okay. So, now that we're in a much better power situation, and wolves are cleaned up a bit, and the guns are in a better situation. And there's some wolves. Thank you, wolf. And I think we're doing okay. Alright, so I don't see any arrowheads near us. I think every single one of them is somewhere else hunting something else. That is fantastic. We are safe. This is going to turn out to be a really safe episode, in all seriousness. Alright, what is the best way? Solar, unfortunately, it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. This is a nice little dry dock area for us for our ships, but man, it is some kind of dangerous. Alright. The base is doing okay. Something... I need to check down here and see what's going on down here, because I feel like there's things amiss down here. How are you doing, mister? He's jiggly. Remote driver passenger. I can't take control because there is no power. And I'm going to guess that's because the reactors are dead. Did we leave it on and let the reactors die? I bet we did. Oh no, reactors are on. Where's the other reactor? Turn that guy on. Remote control, driver side control, and let's look for the rotors and elevation. And let's unrotor lock them. Oh, I don't think I ever attached Mart to this one. There we go. driver. Aha! There we go. Beautiful. And these are both rotor lock those. And they start to get wobbly. What about the rotor that isn't holding it down? The holder rotor. Shear inertial tensure and rotor lock is on, and shear inertial tensure is on. Okay, well, it is what it is. So let's see. How can we... Let's turn the parking brake off. Let's take this in here. I think this is pretty safe. Oh dear. Yeah, we're okay. I'm pretty sure there's a turnabout right here. Yep. Now, time for the 1,000,000-point turn. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, Warthog is relatively safe. Whoosh. Alright. Now, one of the things I need to do is I need to get the huge amounts of stone that are in both of these containers all the way up here. And I used to have a ship to do that until Alright, I think we're in a good way. Okay, let's see. Alright, what are we doing here? We've got as far as seeds go. We got tomato seeds. Let's see. Soil crop grower. We've got potatoes, tomatoes, carrots, maybe. Because I think we've got some of all of them, don't we? Oh, we're missing fertilizer. Let's make some fertilizer. Can we? We don't have phosphorus. We don't have potassium. Eh. Oh. What do you think? Can we make some? It's not looking good for the home team, guys. Organic fertilizer. Oh, how about organic fertilizer? That's the artificial fertilizer. Yeah. Okay, now we can make potatoes, carrots. I think we can make cucumbers, we can make tomatoes. Let's make a little of everything. Yes. Sounds great. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good. Aw, yeah. Okay. So the next question is, should we... Alright, let's see. What are we looking for? We're looking for spinal. Haha! 10. And 10. Boom. We got a little bit of everything. Alright, so what do we have? Because shield-wise, we have a struggle. So I've moved the shield emitter below. I've also moved the modulator here. Modulator is in fact on. Balance shield protection. Entities may pass the shield. Maybe. Okay. So that's on. You are off. Let's turn you on. And where's my controller? Shield controller for me is offline. Turn it on. And what are we doing battery-wise? How are we doing? Probably need to check that out. Alright, battery. Looking rough. Looking rough. Alright, let's turn all my batteries onto recharge. Just to force them. Ah, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Whose battery is this, I wonder? 0%. And why is it that there's only one? Alright, let's look for the programmable block that is supposed to be Izzy Solar Alignment Script. Script stop, because there are no solar rovers. Yes, I know. Okay. While we're at that then, let's do that then. Let's build this out further. Alright, right here. Let's build. Okay. Wheels. 1 by 1 wheel. And while we're at it, let's make this 30, 50, 40. And unable to place wheel. Unable to place wheel. Why am I unable to place wheel? Able to place this wheel. Interesting. I can't place this wheel. Oh, because I can't place a wheel in the ground, maybe? Could be. Alright, let's do that. Now, actually, let's actually paint these a color. Okay. We'll let that finish. We'll drop some rotors up in here. And I think we're gonna have to use a block. Yeah. Rotor and rotor.
I know it isn't logical. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with the broken
All right. We'll let this finish building, I suppose. And then we can go ahead and let's do half blocks. Oh, I apparently used up all my steel plates. Steel plates. There we go. Okay, we'll do 4, and we will do 3 and 4. Go. And let's let these finish getting welded up. Okay. Very well done. Alright, let us finish welding this action. Stop spinning, excellent. And where is my rotor lock? I missed it. On. Rotor lock on. Rotor lock on. Excellent. Okay, now, solar panels. Let's go. Solar and solar. Solar, and solar. And we will need to paint these. There we go. Now they are painted. And actually, while I'm here, let's actually take a gray paintbrush to these. Actually, hold on. It's not a good gray. Let's see. Saturation value. There you go. That looks good. Dang it, I can't paint the part of the rotor. That's fine. Okay, now, down here. To the build and repair, and let's find some rotors. Rotor. Now, what do we call these? Elevation rotors? No, solar rotors. That's right, we just say solar rotors. Put them in a group called Solar Rotors. And I'm pretty sure now if we find that programmable block that was in fact solar alignment script. Rotor 2 can't see the sun. Add a solar panel or oxygen farm to add it to it. Rotor 2 can't see the sun. Rotor 2 can't see the sun. Oh, is it because this is the way? No. Who are you? Oh, you know what? I still have them all on rotor lock. Rotor lock off. Yep, that's good. Oh, it's because the solar panel's not done yet. That's why. Uh-oh. Okay. Where is this arrowhead? I do not see an arrowhead. Sam, I am. Actually, don't see an arrowhead at all. Okay, he is turning, in fact, to find the best angle, which is great. Let me get up there too while I'm at it. And finish welding this up. Boom. And while I'm up here, let's make this a darker color. Just so it kind of sits up here safer. Create communication components. You, however... Why is your idle movement on? That is so strange. I still do not see any arrowheads coming for us. I wonder what the difference is. Well, whatever it is. I think we're in a good way. So this thing is in fact cleared up. He's looking around. This antenna isn't done and this antenna is not done, which is technically okay. We need to get what's on Dover under control before we do anything else. And rotor lock on this one is in fact off. Yep, okay, just making sure. Gotta finish. Great. So the script probably was disabled, so now if I look for my batteries now, I should hopefully see, yes, all the batteries on this grid have lovely action. Batteries, you, and you, all fully charged. Excellent. And my shield is fully charged as well. Tanks are nearly full. Excellent. The only thing I'm concerned about is drawing in more. Military outposts, missile posts, airfields. There's so many enemies. Missile post out that way. I'm so nervous. I don't want to. Like, I just don't know. I'm so nervous to go out without InfinitelyMany as support. I feel like the Narwhal could probably do it. Oh, I just don't know. I could nuke him from orbit. You know, we did some testing. I could technically just fly up into space, angle down, and blast some of these things. Oh, yeah. And good looking. Okay. Just looks a little better, I think. Nice deep gray color instead of some weird green and blues. Blues are nice, but not when you're trying to be subtle. Now down here, I think there's also some stuff that we can salvage. Or just some of our own stuff. Nah, here it is. Yeah. Where did you go? There you are. And voila.
Inventory full.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, let me fly back up there, and I'll be right back. Drop some stuff off. Oh, yeah. Oops. That's why. And one of my bottles is already empty. That is crazy talk. Alrighty. Nice. Okay, what else is down here? Anything? I think we got the rest of it when we were down here last time, I think. Yeah, this is just a little extra that's fallen down here since we got attacked again. And that's probably kind of nice to clean that up too. Helps the game a little bit. Unknown signal was detected. That's amazing. Okay, first off, the narwhal signal and MantaRei 4 can go. Let's see. Okay, GPS. Narwhal, that can get deleted, and MantaRei 4 can get deleted. And what else can get deleted? That signal can get deleted. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where those are, but I'm sure they're significant. Whoa! Okay, Super Gremlin. In atmosphere! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. That should fly past us without any problems, right? surely... Uh-oh. Hopefully it's one of the arrowheads has noticed that super gremlin, and they will go and fight each other to the death. It's turbo time. Nice. Okay, let's take it. Oh, of course, this is one of the bottom ones. How about this one? Much, well, somewhat better. Okay, 389. $390. Okay, so he's actually technically getting farther away from us. And something just fell from the sky. There are parts. Something is littering. Oh no, you don't think... Do you think an arrowhead just tried to fight it and got destroyed? No, that can't be. There he is. Look out there. Oh, it's getting further away from me, but so is the gremlin, technically. Super gremlin. Let's take a gander at the super gremlin. Just so everybody can see what we're dealing with here. Alright, so here's our base in its cute little glory as the world loads in. Here's the narwhal in its cute little glory. And here is the super gremlin. Look, you can already see it. Yuppers. That is, in fact, the super gremlin. And it is bypassing our base, which is fantastic. And it says on the side, Super Gremlin. And it is flying in all of its majesty. So it isn't really an atmosphere. I mean, it is, but it's awfully high up. Look at that. Oh man, it's got a jump drive. And it is flying right over that airfield. Laser antennas, missile launchers, giant hydrogen thrusters, and it is flying right over these airfields. Oh man. But at least it's going further away from us. That's a good thing. Safety is key. Alright. I'm gonna head down here because I think I saw bits of something out here, although they were probably just rocks. That's right. They must have been just these rocks. Never mind. I thought I saw parts littering the ice, but I guess that is not true. Okay, and that's just stone, so you can come on up out of there. There you go. So, in an offline world, I have been working on converting the crab into what I call the crab walk. It is a four-legged mobile version of this. Same build, same everything. It just has slightly longer legs so that this sits above the ground 100%. So you don't have to start a dig, basically, before you land it. And it's got landing gear on the bottom of all the feet. And then hydrogen thrusters all over it. Because it has so much ice and hydrogen, it can fly, with all that hydrogen that it's mining. And basically it just hops to the next section, drills, hops to the next section, drills, hops to the next section, drills, and just keeps on keeping on, basically. Alright. There is, in fact, an arrowhead really far away, and I wonder what his story is. Anyway, because the crab is really great, but the problem is that it is way too limited in what it can do. Because it's built into the ground, it just gets stuck. So you know what I probably could do? And this is getting tricky here. I could put thrust on the front, the back, and 2 big old thrusters pointing down. And I could launch this thing. Do you think? Oh, I should. Let's start. Let's pretend, shall we? Let's just, if I was gonna do this. Okay, so 2 thrusts on either side. Here's forward. Here's reverse, because technically this would work, because this thing's out of the way. That's all directions. Left, right, forward, backwards. That's all the directions. Except for down. And in theory... I could put that there. And if I'm technically sitting above ground... Oh dear. Oh no. No, don't let the crab be mobile. It's too much. I would need gyroscopes. A couple of them, probably. Oh, I hate to do this, but I could technically... 3 gyroscopes. Oh no, because that would be crazy heavy. Alright, 3 gyroscopes. Let's see. What can we do? I don't think this is a good idea at all, but let's do it. Cannot withdraw. Too much. Too much. Too much. But technically... I mean, it could be done. Let's do it. So... In mine, now I may have put another leg on the front and then put like the connector somewhere else, because I'd probably need a third, at least like a tripod. Maybe. I don't know. Something. I feel like 2 legs isn't enough. And it's a crab, so it should have like 6 legs and 2 flippers, right? And a little bit. Okay. Do I have anything else in my build planner? I do. 2 build and repairs. There we go. Alright, it's a lot of it's steel plates, it looks like. I think... Yeah, see, there's a gyroscope. There's a gyroscope. There's a gyroscope. I feel like... We can get the gyroscopes done. We might even be able to get the thrusters done. And if we can do that, all I have to do is drop a flight seat on it. How are we doing with steel plate? We are running out. We have 36 of them. Go! Yeah, I think we're gonna run out of resources before we can build this thing. But if we could, what that would mean is that this thing can continue to basically be our ice situation. Okay, let's see. What did I do for this before? There we go. Yeah, we're missing a bunch of parts. And I don't think that really changed anything. Certainly didn't. Alright, let's grab for these thrusters. Let's grab some componentry. Don't think anything changed. I could disassemble that though, because really all it is a giant rock. Look at that. We are booking it on steel plates. And that was our issue, is we had Izzy on disassemble, but she wasn't actually disassembling anything. That's a shame. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Not almost done, actually. I'm just saying that. Oh, build planner capacity reached, apparently. Alright, an arrowhead can't possibly have solved me, because I don't have an antenna going. And neither do any of the ships up here, I don't think. Except that... Crush, turn your antenna off, dude. What in the world? How long has that been on? Man, that's dangerous. I don't think the Battle Bee has an antenna on, and nothing else I have has antennas. So I think we're in the clear. Okay, that guy's done. This guy's almost done. That guy... Yeah, we're not doing anything. Ooh, yeah, we got far too much of that going on. And, that's done. I only have one left. And I feel like that one's probably off anyway, too. Crystal, what the, why do you have an antenna that's on? Antenna off, please. Ow. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Sort of. A lot of trips down here. This is when you need like a building ship. But I don't think we can keep building random ships. I think our resources are not strapped right now, but I think we need what we have. Okay. A little bit more. And honestly, I wonder what our situation is right now. If it's a resource problem, or if it is in fact... Yeah, I don't see any disassembling. Oh, here's some NATO ammo. I want to have... Actually, probably want to have more than 30, though. We probably have 50 in place. But we still have way more than we thought we did. Just automatic rifles... radio communications, hunter reactor components, Sabroid eggs. We got 98. Need 202 of those. We're making steel plate. We're working on the steel plate. That's what we're doing here. Here we go. I need to be careful with my hydrogen too. I'm almost out. All right, so I need to get over here, finish this last gyroscope, because I think 3 gyroscopes would be what we need. I did some testing beforehand, and I'm pretty sure 3 gyroscopes would be a good amount. Because the ship was very jiggly, especially after it had mined some. After it had mined, it was very jiggly. It was running out of, so I'm gonna guess because the gyros weren't strong enough, basically, was the situation. Also, we might need like a battery or 2 on here, just to keep it safe. But I don't know. Okay, where are we at here? We've got thrusters and a gyroscope. 18 metal grids still. Probably out of metal grids, honestly. If I had to guess, we're probably out of metal grids. We probably need some cobalt. Oh no, we've got metal grids. Yeah, here they are right here. Give me all the grids. There we go, we're making some. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, why didn't you give me all those grids? Okay, so we're still making grids, which means we've got cobalt. Okay, last gyroscope done. Hydrogen thruster done. Hydrogen thruster almost done. Hydrogen thrusters. Where are my thrusters? Let's turn all those off, just to save resources, shall we? So what do I have? I have an awful lot of stuff in my inventory that I should drop off. Alrighty, let's drop some stuff off, shall we? And drop off some things so that my inventory is not so full. Ridiculousness. And let's grab all the stuff we're supposed to have. And one of these will probably fill me up. Build planner's open. Oh, so this must be enough to finish all those thrusters. Although, I think I just tapped the add to build planner. I'm not so sure I actually got everything I needed. But maybe I did. No, I did not. Okay, so what's the build planner say? Build planner says you are done. There we go. Off we go. You know what might be the best thing is to actually put a refinery on the first crab so that he can just burn through all that stone. And then disassemble him. Because honestly, he's not going to go any further. I really don't think we need more stone than what we have there. And we'll finish that. And we'll finish this. And we'll finish this. I'm pretty sure that makes all the small thrusters. Now we can just pretend like we're gonna add to the big thrusters, even though we won't be able to add everything to big thrusters. And that's all they're saying we have. Yes, excellent. And I think that only, actually, because I was just there. It's only got stone, I'm pretty sure. So... there we go. La, 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 la. And we got nothing. Of course we got nothing. Why would we have anything? Alright, back to the top. I think we're doing a great job. I think we're doing a really good job. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We haven't done too much, so when InfinitelyMany gets back, we'll still be able to fight, but I think we've gotten a lot of work done, like maintenance work that we needed, which is good. We got the power situation under control, the inside of the base is cleaned up pretty well. That's because we're coming up on 2 hours, so I think I'm probably going to turn in for this. Nothing. Okay, well, interesting. Or was there? Did I drop off a chunk of stuff? Maybe. Metal grids, it's possible. Anyway, the 2 big thrusters will lift this. The gyroscope should hold us steady. The thing is with, like, this is going to be, like, a mess. So the question is, can I put that on and that on? Oh, no, wait. Yes, I wanted that on. Did I turn that off or on? Third lock on. Yeah, okay, good. So this was on, that was off. But now it is safe. So that's the spin, and that's it. Pistons don't have piston locks. I think we're set. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there's no ice in these, but the hydrogen tanks, I believe, are at 38. Yeah, 38%. Yeah. Which I'm surprised that 38% is 1 bar, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see here. And voila. Yeah, it's a chunk. Not a lot of things. We're probably very low on resources now. Poor Izzy's gonna be working hard to get us through this situation. Still working on just disassembling that NATO ammo. Working on the shield components. Kind of. We don't really have a lot. Yeah, we're running low on stuff. We got 80 metal grids. That's part of our problem. We only make 80 at a time. 55 large steel tubes. But that keeps us low, which is good. We don't want to have too much stuff stocked up in parts, you know? That's just something you don't want to do. Those are our assemblers. Okay, what about our assemblers? What are we doing here? Assemble only, and we've got tons of things waiting to be assembled, but we are missing platinum. Check it out. Disassemble only. We're missing them. We can't get to them. Why can't we get to them? That. Why is there stuff in the cryo chamber? That's very strange. You have a large cargo container. Why are you using that at all? Oh well. Alright, we'll jump down here one more time. And then I think we're gonna do a little outro, guys. Yeah. Plenty more to go on those two. Once that's done, that's done. We just need to add some batteries, and which we could technically do on the back side here. Batteries and Actually, battery would go really great right here, I think. Do I still have? I do. But, oh, I need steel plate. Need steel plate. Meh. You guys got a lot of steel plate? Drills have a lot of steel plate. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so 2 batteries on either side. 1 battery there, 1 battery there. Let them charge for a little bit off these 2 turbines. Because once we cut the connection from the ground, those turbines are going to stop working. But if we can cut that, lift this up a little bit, drop those down some, you know, add a couple blocks to the bottom of the foot once this gets disconnected. And then a landing gear on either side. Then we could technically fly this thing and land it on, you know, just right over here next to it. Just drop, and then start drilling, and we could just suck up tons more ice, and we could have these giant tanks full. We could even add more tanks, honestly, if we wanted to, and fill this thing up. Because hydrogen, actually, in this game, hydrogen, in case you don't know, doesn't weigh anything. So gases don't weigh anything in this game. Oh no. Wait. No, he's nowhere near us. He's flying by, right? Where's he going? I don't care as long as he's not coming here. Whew, man. And I am glad we have not been attacked at all today. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Oops, get those dampeners back on. That could have been bad. All right, everybody. Let's do an outro on the lovely. It actually look like we are actually standing on something. All right. Well, everybody, thanks so much for joining me today. It was fantastic. Did a lot of work, cleaned up the base. A lot of maintenance work today, I think. Got the solar tower back up. We can keep building off of that, make that taller, you know, bigger, larger footprint. We've got reactors in the base, a much larger battery wall, 6 batteries over there. We technically could even, you know, disassemble that other battery if we could discharge it all the way in the future. But if we could just do that, discharge that, we get rid of that battery. We could kind of clean up that corner, make it, you know, a little nicer in the base. And we're really working on just improving performance of the base, getting everything up and running. I'm afraid that at some point we're probably going to have to go mining or something. The best I can think is maybe get up to space and mine asteroids, since it's so much easier to mine up there. You know, dump stuff into a large cargo container and carry it down, you know, and link it up to the base, transfer all the materials out, then take it back up maybe. Maybe even refine it up there and just bring the actual materials down. I don't know. But however we do it, probably going to have to do something like that. But InfinitelyMany should be back next week. He says school's wrapping up, basically, is his situation. He's getting to a point where the school year's ending, the school semester is ending, and it's just getting really, really heavy. On top of the fact that everybody's still working from home, you know, and he's doing the schooling from home, and I know he does a lot of teaching as a master's student. I think before I said, yeah, master's again. I just said it this time. He's actually not a master's student. He's, you know, as a graduate student getting his master's, he's getting his PhD. He's getting his doctorate right now. So he's actually not what I've said before. And my mistake. I knew that. He's been in school forever, this guy. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. If you guys know or don't know, YouTube's algorithms prefer videos that people watch to the end. Go figure. But honestly, I don't care. It's not like I'm trying to be some big YouTuber or anything like that, but it's nice to see that number and see that people are actually watching. You know, it's not just like, oh, somebody accidentally clicked on it, or a bot sat there for 5 minutes and then left. You know, it's people are actually watching it for the length, which is great. I really like that. In our personal world, my wife and I, we're all pretty much healthy again, which is great. We're much healthier after what's happened. We've been down sick, for the past couple weeks. Viral things, not necessarily the virus, although that's debatable, but definitely something viral, my doctor said. But we are all better. We're actually getting the baby back this weekend, which is great because he's been staying on and off with my parents just to be kind of healthier. We are getting him back this weekend, which is our first weekend with him in like 2 weeks. We miss him so much. Oh my goodness. We get pictures of him like every day. I miss him so much. I can't wait to have him back. So we're gonna have him for the weekend at the least. Maybe even next week we'll start having him in the evenings again. The reason we weren't, and I don't know if I ever explained this, not that it really matters, but it was because my parents have my grandfather with them, so they're undergoing like crazy, ridiculous, intense cleansings every day, to basically keep the house perfectly clean and safe so that he doesn't catch the virus going around. Whereas with my home, I'm going out to work. My wife's staying home, but I'm going out to work. My car, I'm sure, is germy from me coming and going, and it's just been a really rough situation. So we decided it was best for me not to go over every day to drop off the baby and then pick up the baby in the evening and just keep moving germs out with his car seat, with my car, with him, just back and forth every single day. Whether or not he'd get sick, whether or not we'd get sick, we just didn't want to do that because we didn't want to bring those germs to my parents' house. That's why he's kind of been doing that. But the weekends, like, they'd come over, drop him off, don't come in, but drop him off. We'd, bring him inside, and then we'd have for the weekend, go back to them, they'd clean, make sure everything's good, and so on and so forth. But who knows? I was home for a week last week, so our house is relatively sterile, to that extent. I'm coming and going, but I'm showering every day that I get home. Everything's really good. So maybe we'll get the baby back. I will be happy to do that. I don't see it impacting any of our recordings because honestly, we don't really do that much. I do one evening for SE and one evening for Reach. Shouldn't be a big deal. I did finish my CE campaign for Halo, so we will get that edited and posted. I ended up basically doing a big recording of it at the end. So I've got like 3 hours of footage that I've edited down to about 2 hours. And I think I'll just do 2 episodes of that, throw it up, and just be done with the CE campaign. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. This Halo CE was a lot of fun. Reach, we're almost done. I think maybe 1 more, maybe 2 more episodes with InfinitelyMany. We'll get that knocked out. It'll be really great. Wanted to say one more time, mantachasm.online. If you haven't been there, check it out. The Journeys Pokemon fanfiction that I had been writing since 2010, started posting those chapters up. I think we are on chapter 6 is up, which is really great. And I've got a couple other things I want to start posting on there as well. I haven't posted there in a while, other than the Journey story, just because I've been doing a lot of other stuff. But I do want to get on that again soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much to our 18 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thank you guys for watching. And guys, I will see you next time.